Hello everyone, tonight after a long break from the Sims 3, we're finally back for season 3. Our third generation of this family. Currently we have 2488. Let's find out if there's anywhere we can move to so that we don't have previous generation just kind of still in the household. We probably can move to an empty lot. Just a matter of finding one. Just a matter of finding or adding one small enough. Yeah, see, like, now we could convert one of these empty lots over here to residential. Well, and actually have like a nice spot to build a home on. Or not. Or it could become massively more expensive the moment we make it residential. Damn zoning laws. Like, you know, nothing changed about the contents of the actual lot other than, I guess, it now has a trash can and a mailbox on it, which are free. Saying it's residential jacked up the price by $2,000, and also $4,000 was not even something we could afford anyway, so let's try the smaller lot. Okay, there we go. I think actually maybe part of it was that now is charging us for the trees. The exactly 2 trees on the lot. Yeah, we can just move James out to this little patch of land. Move within this neighborhood. Air trap is already reporting something. I think that's always a fantastic sign. Oh, this is gonna be our active household. Moving to an empty lot. And I think the flavor behind why it's opting to just move directly onto a lot with absolutely nothing, it's gonna be that he's just desperate to get out of this cramped little houseboat. The poor guy has nowhere to like put pretty much any of his belongings. It's because his room is so small that it barely contains his bed. Now he has a ton of open space and nothing else. But we can see, what we can do vis-a-vis getting the basic amenities. Oh no. We are in a rough situation, especially since this guy's initial job is to be a photographer. And if I recall correctly, photography is one of the worst paying skills in the entire game. Yeah, he's gonna be a photographer. And then he's gonna spend a week running probably the absolute worst possible daycare. And then he's gonna go back to being a photographer, and then he'll get, an actual normal job in professional sports. I've already gone ahead and removed the mod that was being used to make it easy to manage one of the special requirements of the previous generation that is no longer in play because we're on Generation 3 now. That was a Generation 2 requirement. That we have the ingredients for all of the food that we prepare, rather than being able to just do fridge shopping. But yeah, we also can't level photography more than once in this week. Because of the goal of idle career. So we might as well repair the phone. Ah yes, kitchen kitchen. Oh, it's worth 4 simoleons though. I'm gonna say, like, since at the start of this week we're at halfway through the photography skill level, we can get it full level, as in get halfway to level 3. What's the other photo? Oh, it's a photo of his dad with his thumb blocking the lens. Yeah, that's a nice four simoleons. And you have to keep you have to keep finding new things to photograph too. So it's interesting that hmm, home photograph collection isn't even showing up. Just the seasons, generations, and supernatural ones. Oh, we can take another picture and have it count as something else. Except but it's worth nothing. This is what makes photography one of the worst paying skills in the game. Is that it's a number of times that you end up taking pictures that are completely worthless. For you. Why are you on my property? Hey, a picture of her is worth 12 simoleons. I guess we're just gonna put a little roof over our kitchen in strong quotation marks. Actually, we cannot even put a roof on our kitchen. Wait, no. It's because the auto roof was on. There we go. We have a roof. We don't have much else, but we have a roof. And guess Janet Pocket's also a super cop. Yeah, this is why the previous picture was worthless, is because he put his thumb in the way of the camera again. We have funds for a sleeping bag. I mean, it would probably be a bad idea to sleep out in the snow.
Nippa blue, sovereign ray.
Work.
Unfortunately, I don't know if it, because he has to partner up with somebody who either has a trait that conflicts with one of his traits or has a trait that matches one of his traits. So let's just review what the trait conflicts are for, presumably, well, we know that hates the outdoors or is evil. Actually, I think she does have a conflicting trait because I believe it said she dislikes children. So and most likely that would conflict with family oriented. Okay, so artistic naturally conflicts with sand art. Family oriented does conflict with dislikes children. Good conflicts with evil. Well, loves the outdoors conflicts with hates the outdoors. And let's see, he has no conflicts, so there's some potential here between these two. I mean, he was already going out with Deidre Humble, who has a trait that matches one of his traits, but also she's still a teen. I mean, because it's gonna take her a little while to age up. And Janet just collapsed.
Pasovliga.
There we go, places in town with one simoleon.
Quizzy.
And because it's blurry.
Actually, the first stop, Bevinoja.
De Wefnik.
Was? Podorgi?
Turka. Bevingle. Up. Turba.
Zee.
Blasto.
To Blebgo.
Ah.
Irda Puvali.
Agapasami.
Oh.
You think it's gonna be a lot easier for him to, you know, go for the perfect match rather than opposites attract. Heck, since he seems inclined to bicker with Janet.
Turtle for Klagnemov. Assembled is big champ.
Yep, completely worthless picture of a car. Hey, we got 31 simoleons taking a picture of a ghost. And you're not improving your photography skill anymore. More than this. This, unfortunately, not until 2 weeks from now. I think we're gonna have to strategize going for the high value shots. Hey, at least Jana's doing us a favor of building an igloo. We want her a lot so that we can sleep in and everything. Don't form group. I still ask her to leave so she's not just hanging around here for no reason. Yep, Snowy Day's only worth 3 small. No, I don't want... It's not snowy day that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get... Let's just take a picture of the mystical architecture. 49 simoleons. We are getting somewhere. But we sleep in the igloo, where it should be relatively warm. Alright, we can't afford another wall. Another wall singular. And you know what? We can sell the sleeping bag we get for right now because we have an igloo that we can sleep in. I will be right back. Thought there was something I needed to do, but apparently not. So. Let's just fast forward through the night. And save the game since it's prompting me to. We apparently have a gnome now, but pretty sure we can't sell that because it's a freebie. I mean, on one hand, it's a freebie, but also it's not something that we intentionally acquired. So maybe we can sell it. Nothing else, we can probably take a picture of it and see if that registers as something useful. First, where's it? It has to be standing on the other side of the igloo. Nope, just counts as snow day. Hey, City Hall was worth 24 simoleons, even though that wasn't even a picture of City Hall. Just counted as one for some reason. Because like it's pointed, the camera was pointed in the direction of City Hall. Still not able to get all of the photo collections to show up. And, maybe we can start just visiting various lots, seeing what we can take pictures of. However, we are nearing level 3. So I'm probably gonna give him like 2 more pictures that he can take. Again, we've got to make them good ones. Well, Daedra's a young adult now, so... Granted, she's also... Like, I'm pretty sure she was considered to be a... Pretty sure to generate as a babysitting NPC, so... You can take picture of furniture. And is completely worthless. And you've probably only got like 1 more shot up before... Or he's at too much risk of leveling up. You know, maybe. Maybe what we need to do is we need to call Daedra over. And we can take a picture of her, and that should perhaps count as something, you know, valuable. Can just keep his thumb off the lens. We've got mail. No real explanation as to what that mail was. But we've got it. Yeah, he can have a single chair here as a treat, but so that he can sit out in the snow and eat ice cream. Okay, at least it should be, it'll be spring soon. And in fact, we'll be running the daycare over spring, summer. So at least we aren't gonna be, you know, putting the kiddos out in the cold. He does need to go to like the gym and have to find somewhere to, in order to take a piss and a shower. Yeah, we can just go to the pool. That usually has spots for those kinds of things. You know, the stipend that he's gonna get for his 1 week running a daycare, it's gonna be more than probably all of the photos that he's taken. And immediately broke in the toilet. Hey, it's not his problem because it's not his toilet.
Go. Oh. Oh.
Right, time to head on home.
No.
I think that's to be early afternoon. Maybe call up Daedra right about now. Date to the library. Right, she's up for it.
Hello. The gag.
In fact, that's yeah, I've got a new mod that I added that, among other things, causes him to walk to places a lot more. You know what? We could definitely use any opportunities that will get us money. Now where's Daedra?
Nearly.
See, he walked all the way over to the...
She's still cool.
Cribble flop.
Lost or Hobble Heavenly one. No still. Oh, what?
Right there we go now. Now she should be showing up. Yep, there she is.
Giggity.
When he wants to woohoo. Have a great date. He watch the stars and hers and woohoo.
Azam mai bamom. Sibi raba naba. Kuba na chuni. Dal aba na wuna whips.
Bobby knew.
Abby
Chicken
Torek.
Wanda.
Nah.
Yeah, maybe update her style. She's flirty, a great kisser, a gatherer, family-oriented, and a kleptomaniac.
Babaji.
Babu.
I mean, this outfit isn't...
David.
Oh, that's not even her outerwear, so... I was about to say, like... Yeah, the outfit isn't bad, but, like...
Turkey burr.
Probably include some more warm clothing, if it's gonna be outerwear, but apparently it's... Apparently that was her every day. She just wears gloves constantly, even for no reason. Gloves and snow boots. Hey, Redsoul, how's it going? And it's good to see you. You could probably talk about the shoes. Good. That's good to hear. Yeah, that was a full body. That was kind of a full body outfit. So now she's got a completely different shirt. Yeah, this has a kind of a similar vibe. Go with something like this as well. Yeah, that kind of suits her. Or honestly, hey, let's go with that.
Yasuni who? Web. Yasini web.
Frida, Mache,
Empty doshti pop. Ende valua.
Neeb, Boxy Namoso, Fluby de Larvno, Larky. Uh-huh.
And she's gonna kind of wander over and start making a snow angel.
Chubby Lark!
Chakavan.
Fun! Obula Choba, Amba Nisni, Tufaro, Never?
Never roar. Sabun Rebu.
Let's take a photo, see if we can.
Ubala. Pajda. Evla Pajda.
Oh, that's just gonna be the best shot we're gonna get. Are you trying to get, more of a more romantic mood going on your date?
Tiff Z.
Dorply. Flop, Tip Tip, Zombo Chebadu, Zobe Zikfu, Tak,
Aniba Nork. Hushdua. Ejduan. Evli Bulewa.
Ba,
He's getting another call.
Close Goulet.
He's just Gold just demanding his attention. And like he's kind of busy right now.
Barbas. Fell. Hoblo. Topsy blah. Una.
Call away.
Yaga.
It's just said.
Zal Abba na woo, na wibs, Funibs Dunor,
Perturba. Zubinra.
Walu, Lay.
No, don't just immediately jump to woohoo. Since I'm not even sure where you would even do that on this lot.
Na Bitman.
Gleamed and wa.
Cheba do.
Popteen for Laj do Hondo.
Yeah, with nits. Motzi Gab.
Gerg.
Munitat. Sana
Epludu.
Kavu.
Mmm.
Oh.
Uncle.
Oh.
Robbie Block? It's a free buck.
Okay, I'm gonna just try. There we go. We've got them up to extremely irresistible. Maybe how about you go steady rather than trying to once again jump to woohoo.
Ebla.
Bubatang.
Oh. Mwah.
Lillard.
Vaka shaka.
Oh.
Article.
Hinaka. Tufaro? Never?
Nippa blue. Sovereign Ray.
Nanaba.
You know what? Maybe now that it's getting to nighttime, it's that time to head back to the bachelor pad. Hopefully she's gonna follow. Because now she seems to be okay. There we go. She was just actually changing into her outerwear. Let me guess, it's Susanna Van Gold winning something again. Yep. Those are letting know that her party is in an hour. Don't think we're gonna be attending. Get this off of our one counter. So you can serve up some autumn salad. We should probably mostly focus on foods that don't use the oven because, like, we have no fire alarm. And she's leaving. Didn't even get dinner done yet. And she's already leaving. Time to sleep in the igloo again. It's about to be spring, so the igloo's actually gonna start melting soon. Probably put the autumn salad in the fridge. And just to avoid it rotting, even though you would think that would keep somewhat refrigerated just by sitting out in the cold. Definitely getting a lot of story progression stuff happening. And he's got another text from Susanna Van Gold about the party that he had no plans of attending in the first place. Oh, apparently Emery is married. Well, I'm pretty sure was his aunt's girlfriend for a little while. Yeah, kind of an interesting choice. We've got 4 simoleons and not really any way of making more until Friday, at least. Well, other than completing this opportunity, which, of course, it has to be between 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. But I mean, since we don't have the work schedule to all to work around, we can just wait.
Oh,
Achoo. 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 Achoo.
Bunabi Pansong.
Right, go enter this dish. And hopefully get some money for it. All right, we've got another 50 simoleons, which doesn't buy much of anything. I think maybe we use to buy like a sleeping bag or something, thing to sleep in over the spring and summer. At least if we sell this chair or something. Yeah, at least he got an opportunity to maybe use a bathroom while he was in there.
Exco. Oh, cow to shear.
You're not enjoying professional sports for a while now. Let's hope he doesn't catch anything on fire. Last thing we need is for him to set fire to what little he owns. Yep. Now no longer has a place to sleep. Because his igloo is melted. What is this thing? Just a random just a stray laptop. Abandoned and in a field. I wonder, if we check the weekly events, do any of those offer money? Because actually, I think if they do, that might not work. Art for the challenge. Yeah, apparently there is an eating contest with a simoleon prize, but I don't know if something that you can actively seek out could be a little too reliable.
Lofaber, hab seen one. It's a pabula. Dirazzo. Chanja. Oh, Wog Cert Pagazel.
Yeah, how about you invite Hidedra over? Oh, but wait. Because the igloo's melting, you also don't have a place to woohoo on this lot anymore. Gaming bookshelf. I came across a few books I think you might love. Now, do you want me to send it over? Yeah, sure.
Every Joe Plague. Avala Plague.
Gunadata. Lach Budiva.
Oh,
Wam Bahoo.
Ibdit. Balu Chipalan. Porjawala. Zevni Pagag.
Tig. Nupli Tika. Turabarbagronxi.
I think
Kegla. Dazuva Zaba was
yeah, they can watch the stars and stars together, so at least that's something.
Barzi. Mini
Rada
Poli
shake.
Tanu.
Nonsorn.
Derbalurb.
Well, the game still counts as a babysitter.
Ubigabli hurt. Ip Suyina Fue. Juk. Fulam Bula.
Neat. Brox. Sipna Vubi.
Windy.
Lami.
Umuzorna.
Dua. Dweez.
Estor Tuglitz.
Alduma.
Indorn.
Yep,
Tazini
and there
Hen.
goes the igloo. No, completely.
Ebaji. Duba. Braffy Torlaglash. Or the Piglog. Or Fola Balawal. Ejuan?
Filanu. Tavanor. God.
With Navi Jogo. Oh, Bougie Trogo.
Welky. Benzni Chigna Lubo. Barzeb.
You know, at least if they keep this up, they can up until sun fully sets. They can and just watch the stars together.
Pajda. Evla Pajda. Oh. Bargo.
Freeb. Kabolatat. Flopsy Mendoga. Snimo. Ta?
Lempor Udabi. Lorn Okla Imsta Blues.
Howda Hill. Vandia Bondaglarn. Donka Duza. Teague.
Gripzeb. Ubigabli hurt. Dalando for
Probably around like 8 is when that's going to be an option.
Jubby up. Sweet.
Follow
Yana.
Let's
Adweeba. Tiga.
see.
Gurk. Get back. Jovinlon. Bonnie's
Yeah, there we go. Asked to watch the stars.
Pajda Z. Was do Kivazoin?
Arta. Luisi.
Barbna.
So. Anuba watched it.
Oh.
I think this could be a good shot for the thumbnail too.
Whistle and flaps a little.
Oh.
Whipto.
These were.
You watch the stars long enough for it to count, so
Yithoxaru Fringo.
Arbo. Arbo Gwitney. Zelka Wapna.
Hi, Vitor.
Dinna.
Bruna.
and gotta build things back up because they're chatting again.
Gunadata, Kamag.
I play.
God.
Oh, but like a wedding.
Just kind of set them to socialize. He's romantic.
You're nice.
Bra.
It just kind of just keep them on topic.
Mueza.
Aww.
Gorbija. Baxile.
Like a rusa.
Zebo.
Bud.
Rubbing Seagold.
Now,
Lato. Duva J. Oh.
now we can and fulfill that wish.
It's a startle. Azamaiba Mo. CB Rabanaba. Kuba Nachuni. Dal Abanawuna Whips.
Live and roar. Sabun Ray Boo.
Letu.
Flip Flock. Hagenbly. With Wagasurg. Obsolete. The Bobsla. Ibs a Gibbsy Road. Thurza. It's a Halabalaba.
Thing the challenge does allow you to sell like anything that you bought, because usually you're gonna get less back than you spent on it anyway, so mostly just doing this to get sleeping bag, like to sleep in. And during the warmer time of year. His teeth are chattering now, so that's not good. Yeah, that's super not good. Well, let's hope that maybe he'll just auto-cancel the interaction if he sleeps through the colder part of the night. Kind of the last thing we need is for him to, freeze to death. You don't have another sim in this household that we can have defrost him. And if he does freeze, well, maybe maybe this ghost can help him out. Well, doesn't seem like he froze solid, so... He is, however, frostbitten. He can change into his outerwear, and that should help. And maybe if the game is able to game registers, you know, internal warmth from food, maybe eating some waffles will help. His teeth are no longer chattering, so... No, he should be warming up. Hey, maybe pissing himself will help too. You see, it's gonna be warm. Should probably get heading to the pool again. And to grab a shower. Yeah, that should probably also help with well, being frostbitten in the situation. I think it's helped a little bit. Yeah, because it got the frostbitten and move it down to an hour. Yeah, there we go. He's just fine. Yeah, maybe we want to look around and see if there are any options for him to woohoo somewhere. Here on these lots around town. Since he wants a woohoo, but he's got nowhere to do it at home. I'm not really seeing much of anywhere. If he had more funds, he could just stay at the hotel that his dad owns. The very incomplete hotel. Which at some point I might just go ahead and finish that build. Well, because, you know, I'm not playing the household that owns it anymore, so oh, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Two copies of a book called The Economy.
Oh, oh, yeah. Whew.
Now we've got philodendron. We can't sell gifts, so it's gonna just sit there. Either leave it sitting somewhere or leave it in the family inventory.
There's some sweat, fella?
At least here it can make things look a bit nicer. Oh, and also he has bills that he needs to pay. Unfortunately, he can only pay one of them.
Holly.
And apparently Daedra's at work right now, so gonna have to wait a little while where we can call her up and maybe get her to move in. But she probably does, since she's a role NPC, she probably doesn't even have any funds to bring in anyway. Hey, so been a couple hours. Let's try again.
Albert.
And she's still at work. And kind of standing around in the rain. Hoping to not, you know, freeze to death. Try again. Still saying she's at work. think it might be a good idea. Just like go to like the library or something. Use his sleeping bag to sleep inside the library. At least he'll be sleeping indoors. Indoors rather than, you know, almost freezing to death again potentially. I mean, I think things will be a lot better once this week is over, because then he can move on to his other job. Well, his next job at least. He's a job hopper, so he's gonna jump between 10 different ones. So, well, up to 10. And since we probably won't be playing his head for the full 10 weeks. Save real quick. How about you go ahead and start sleeping. Yep, that was definitely a good call. Even though he's got the Rude Awakening movelet, he's not actually waking up. Probably because crying baby the trigger heard it has since left. I think. Or at least stopped crying. Yeah, interesting them not seeing any Van Golds around other than this baby. It's like, where are any of this kid's relatives? I think maybe this guy came in with the kid. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely taking care of the kid. Definitely. No, actually, he might have been able to manage tonight. Right out in the open. But you know, definitely a lot easier for him to sleep in the deep, somewhere indoors.
Robbie.
Noogle, Chertog.
He just needs to get up.
Jorg, Hagley. Huh?
Up, take a piss, and then head home. You missed whatever phone call that was. So hopefully it wasn't a useful opportunity or anything. It's Van Goldchick wanting his attention again. Why do you not eat brain freeze a la mode? Like, I understand that you're completely broke, but at least there are other quick meals that you could be eating.
Ebs die door een popnaat. I'm the Balagan Emorker. Uba Shuvaler.
I guess we'll find out if we can and actually get Daedra to come over today. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Next, let's into last 57 minutes of the stream. Got an opportunity to sell some fish. Head on over to the old fishing hole. So this is the only time that you can sell fish when not playing as an angler. You can just set to catch 5 fish, but then cancel partway through. Since we only need 3. Got goldfish. There's a toad. And another goldfish. So, like, yeah, we want like fish to eat. But we'll buy your two like pets that people released into the wild and old and singular toad. They all. The only requirement is that they're fish. And the game counts toads as fish, so. There we go, we've got 230 simoleons. Now, first we can and pay this bill. What's the look? We had this bed just sitting in the family inventory for probably a while. So we can just get some use out of it. Get that out of the way. So that have some more autumn salad.
Yeah, good.
We can even work on expanding our little shack. Here we go. Now the bed even has a little bit of roofing. And the builds just get worse with every generation, and it seems. Which, I mean, Generation 1 had a perfectly fine house, but that's because I didn't build anything in Generation 1. Yeah, they just start out with the funds that you get when starting a new household, and we're able to buy a full-size house with it. But I've yet to have a single generation afterwards that has had the fun Like heck, even Generation 1 didn't leave Generation 2 with enough funds to get like a nice house. And now because Generation 2 also didn't have the funds to buy a house, Generation 3, we've got this situation. I heard some aliens. I guess not. So you can just go back to fast forwarding through the night. And it's Susanna of Van Gold again. Fast forward through the night, and then in the morning, head to the pool again for a shower. Okay, good. It's warming back up, so we don't have to worry about potentially freezing to death again. Just got fast forward on through. Now, why did you get up before 6 a.m.? Right, there we go. Now, at 6 a.m. is time to head off to the pool again. And to take a shower. Dude, you keep
Getting away, huh? Wabba.
trying to use stuff that's in the wrong bathroom. And of course it's Susanna Van Gold again. No. No, I would not. I do not want to chat. That's Susanna.
Woo! Whoa! Oh, Dishna.
Continuing to just constantly call again and again. It's not going to change that. Let's see if we can call Deidre over. Except she's still at work. Apparently she's... I see what happened. She's a kissing booth attendant now. Because she's too old for her babysitting jobs. Now this is what she does. That means that we have to pick times when the festival is closed. Which means either waiting for the festival to completely end for the season, or calling her up either before 8 AM or after midnight. None of which are probably gonna go super well. The best bet is probably just gonna be to need to wait for the festival to clear it completely.
It's a Pablo. Dirazzo. Treasure Paradon. Oh, Bobolo. Slave.
Yeah, now that he's got bed, we can probably sell sleeping bag again. It's allowing us to have 2 new walls. And there we go, now the entire bed has a roof over it, not just the head.
Exco. Oh, Caldeshire.
If we can just get a few more walls in, I'd almost call this a house. Or at the very least a building.
Gosh, it is. Oh.
Oh, time to head over to the library to go take a piss. And then just head on back home. Uh, well, that's not good. And this is just a random event. Yeah, you might want to call the firefighters, dude. Especially since your ass is on fire. And let's see, what are our options for putting yourself out? Not in the lake, it seems. Seems like the best thing you might be able to hope for is that somebody will, you know, help. Alright, hopefully the firefighters will prioritize the guy that's actively burning. Yes, good. Good, you know, prioritize the guy who's in immediate danger. Well, we got 90 simoleons to cover the losses from the fire. But that's not enough to replace the bed. Because that cost 300 simoleons. You guys should be more careful next time. It's almost like I had nothing to do with it.
Zamasi Sapso. Rel. Nadu. Ripardu. Hogda. Zvorgaj. Horba. Gavaz.
Which I thought I had removed the random events mod, but I guess I didn't. And there I would have thought that,
But
that we would have a fire because of James not having any cooking skills, but he's got cooking level 2 and has not has started a single fire. I guess we'll spend some of this money to get another sleeping bag. So that he's got someplace to sleep until well, he can make 300 simoleons needed to replace a bed.
Kortazak, Hojan de Razig, Ep Bloggy. Oh, Splurgy.
Yeah, like clearly I haven't removed the random events mod because otherwise you know, not only would this not have happened, but the power outage from earlier wouldn't have happened. Power outage had hardly affected anything because as it was resolved by the time Henry got home, and also we have hardly anything that uses electricity anyway.
Oh, box squeak. Hey.
Yo, Lay, can you leave? Instead of just putting my goopy carbonara on the ground? For no reason?
The budge.
Goobla.
Don't hit on me.
Naslin Warmwa. Eba.
Alright, time to get some sleep. For some reason, there's a firefighter that's just hanging out here. You know, you can leave. You don't have to, like, stand over me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at least if there's another fire, we do have a firefighter just right here. But, like, you know, I'm not super worried. Like, you can go home. You know, you don't have to You don't have to watch over me to make sure that I don't catch on fire again. Although, looks like I may need assistance in the opposite direction, and potentially, depending on how cold it is in the morning. And you're just gonna fast forward through the night. I'm not even allowed to ask this firefighter to leave. He's just gonna be here, standing around for a while. She's completely uninteractable. Well, for some reason. Let's get on over to the pool so that we can shower. That's the only way to deal with the singed moodlet. And dealing with the cinch will also help with chattering teeth situations, and this will be able to properly put his outerwear on again. Hey, at least it's Love Day.
Bad news. Also für Germany. Mama.
I can just head back home. James can't go out and kiss his girlfriend, but it's gonna cost him 5 simoleons because she's working as the thing, because she's working the kissing booth. I think this is probably a case of, like, this firefighter's stuck in, like, a situation. Because normally you can't, when you call the firefighters to put out a fire, you can't interact with them much at all. Like, after the fire is taken care of, you can usually like interact with them normally if they feel like hanging around. Let's see if I can just reset the firefighter. There we go. Now she's unstuck and able to deal with other emergencies. Oh, and we've got some mail. No, I don't need you here.
To Gasha!
That was a close call. Good job at extinguishing the fire before we could arrive. Be careful to not start fires in your house. Yeah, it's not that I didn't deal with the fire before you got here. You just got here literal days after your co-workers already dealt with it. Right, you better go soon. Okay, good. Looks like basically like the process of her arriving on the scene bugged out or something. Seems like Daedra is not working the kissing booth right now. Maybe we can actually invite her over. Nope, she's still... Yeah, I guess she was just en route. So hey, at least we can just go over here and spend the 5 simoleons.
Not T-Boo.
Looks like we'll probably won't be able to ask her to move in until at least summer. Since she's working 8 till midnight every day. Well, somewhere around 8 until midnight. Hey, at least he got a kiss from his girlfriend. It's cost him 5 simoleons. But you know, he got to briefly spend time with her on Love Day. Now, I guess he can pretty much just do whatever he wants for the next few hours. it's almost Friday, so soon he'll be able to switch over to his next career. You know, you might as well find out what Susanna wants at this point.
Good dancing touche dip.
Then head back over to the library. Maybe because you need to pee again.
With Wagasurg, Opsalane, Debop, Ibler, good dancing touche dip. Opsalo, Hesitant.
You gotta walk over there because I've got a mod that makes it turret sims and walk further distances rather than using motor vehicles all the time. Ah, yes, somebody out on a perfectly normal walk with you know, nothing unusual here. And we don't have enough to pay the bills. Also, thanks for the follow, British Century. Okay, we can pay one of the bills. Well, it's because we've got one that's 24 and another that's 18. Probably, get this boiled goopy carbonara out of James's inventory. So he's not having to smell it all day. Yeah, maybe we do like we've done before and go just like sleep in the library area overnight. I'm curious if the game will even let me switch over to the daycare career with like one simoleon to my name and a shack with less than 4 walls in it. Because you would think that, you know, there would be a requirement of, oh, you have to have all the basic amenities to take care of a child before you sign up to, you know, do that as your job. If nothing else, you know, he could just have like potential clients be like, I'm not gonna trust you with my child. Well, you don't even have a door to your house. Well, it's because your house doesn't even have 4 walls. Thus, you know, doesn't need a door because you just kind of walk on in and through the opening. But, you know, just gotta fast forward on through the night and see what we can do in the morning. Oh, James has inherited some items from his great aunt. He has a bike, a cane, workforce or business planner, and some additional books. Oh, and an umbrella. Yeah, he's right near the hall to go out and register. Alright, it's not there that you go. I think find a profession because I don't just. All right, because I have island living and abled, lifeguard is technically an option. Alright, so we're now in the daycare career. Granted, it'll be 3 days before we actually. Oh, and at least the stipend and comes in on Sundays. So like we're gonna receive a 100 simoleon stipend despite not having started to do any work.
Wasn't Barney? Wasn't Barney?
But, you know, of course, you should probably use some of that stipend to get the stuff needed to take care of children. Because I believe the game, I believe the daycare career starts you out with babies and toddlers. But actually, I think it's specifically toddlers. Which means getting a crib and a potty chair, maybe a high chair, because like you don't really need a high chair. I'm pretty sure since you can just give toddlers bottles without one. But now for now, James can just kind of hang out. He's got no opportunities to work on. We might be able to invite. The festival isn't happening right now. We might be able to invite Daedra over. But it's also getting to be about 3 AM, which is when I usually end stream, so now might not be the best time to, start doing something major. Yeah, the festival's still ongoing, so yeah, Daedra is working right now. And the option's even grayed out because because they don't even have the 5 simoleons for the kissing booth. Deal with all these plates that are sitting around. Because we don't have a sink. Yeah, nothing particularly helpful in the family inventory. Maybe we can just double speed for a little while. Yeah, we can even triple speed. No, Carrie Ivy. I do not want to go out on a date. especially since I feel like we might be just related enough to make it weird. I believe the Ivy family is connected on the family tree somewhere. Well, I mean, I mean, at least it's not. I mean, Emily Ivy. Oh, but she's only an Ivy because she was married to one. And Anna Love was Barbara's mom. At the same time, I'm not even seeing the Ivy that came calling on the family tree anywhere. So either way, James has a girlfriend, and so even if they're so. Yeah, that's kind of an issue regardless as with that situation.
Ajave. Ort. Na bippity gazado. Hajado. Izada. Desnos. Desno Barchnia.
Oh, Gator Wolf is dead.
Jakanorgi. Hazalo. Ipazara. Borzo Habashore. Epsilon Fabada.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the links posted in the chat. And of course the Discord link is gotta be randomly expired, even though I could have sworn I told it to never expire. Let me get one of those, get a fresh one of those set up. Alright, that link will actually, work. Work for the Discord. But I figured I'd post, the Twitter and the Discord and the YouTube links. I think since it's 2:59 now, those will probably be ending in the next minute or two. No, but until it gets to actually 3 a.m., Just kind of continue letting James do whatever he wants. Just mostly standing around reading about the economy. Alright, it's 3 a.m., so thank you to everyone who stopped by tonight. Next stream in general is planned and for this Thursday with, I'm thinking, the new Pathfinder or Lore Masters game that came out. You know, kind of test my knowledge of the system that I've been playing since it came out, because it's still gonna be second edition stuff. And you know, maybe some other stuff depending on how long you know that lasts. Like probably I'll maybe see if I can figure out something, you know, Homestuck related for 1025. And that can be this year's 1025 stream. Now, next Sims 3 stream is planned for next Tuesday. Now I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Alright, here we go. We've got somebody. He was also streaming Sims 3.